When I was younger, I'd spend hours sitting crisscrossed in my basement, completely immersed in my Lego world. I'd carefully build cities, brick by brick, giving my minifigures real names and professions and dreams, paying attention to the little details, like where to place the trees or what kind of food to serve in the restaurants. My desire to play took over. I built Lego salt and pepper shakers, picture frames, Halloween costumes, and submitted every one of my masterpieces to the Lego Monthly magazine. Somewhere in those hours, I discovered a real passion for building. So much so that at the age of 6, I proudly declared that I wanted to be a builder when I got older. And here I am at age 21, about to graduate with my degree in engineering. While I've always identified as a gamer girl, I've researched this space throughout my time at Tufts, focusing on why I connect with play so much and how it shaped me as a person. This realization influenced my career path, where I've developed video games for the past 9 months, and I see firsthand how play can help us grow. Play is an integral part of my identity, the way I can most comfortably express myself. But when was the last time you truly played? Play is a state of total voluntary engagement in an activity for yourself and the sake of your own pleasure. For most of us, that fades with childhood, and play gets dismissed as childish, foolish, or even wasteful. We often speak of play as the opposite of work. Even to be a player has a negative connotation, like someone who can't be trusted. But why? Why must we give up on the most powerful tool a human can engage in, to play? The truth is, we shouldn't. For me, playing with Lego still sparks the same joy today as it did 15 years ago. So why would I give that up? I want to change the way we see play. Not as a break from responsibilities, but a tool to enhance our lives. Play fuels creativity, makes us more open-minded, strengthens our connections, and helps us become the kind of people who can truly change the world. And this concept is far from new or novel. There is archaeological evidence of games found from over 8,000 years ago. Play has physiologically evolved with humans and remains central to the human experience because it allows for us to explore our environments, discover our abilities, and connect with others. And this isn't even just limited to humans. Almost all species play: birds, mammals, reptiles, amphibians alike. Here's a clip of baby elephant seals playing together on the shores where they reproduce every year. Although to us, it may just look like they're screaming in each other's faces, it's actually serving a deeper evolutionary purpose. These young seals are imitating behavior they've seen before. Animals can use play like this to test their limits and learn how to communicate with each other. They are defining their social roles while also just having fun. While playing, they can practice real-life survival skills in a safe and controlled environment before transferring these skills into a situation under stress or pressure. Evolutionarily, this play is key for survival. And luckily, our bodies have a clever way of letting us know when something is essential for our well-being by making it pleasurable. It's no coincidence that we love eating, so we fuel our bodies with healthy foods and nutrients that'll make us stronger. Key for survival. It's the same idea with play. We're wired to find joy during playful activities because it's nature's way of saying, hey, this is important behavior and you should keep doing it because it'll make you better. But what is actually happening while we play? And why do we enjoy it? Well, this comes from a series of neurotransmitters that fire in the brain when we're engaging in playful activities. And these processes are buried in play circuits deep within the midbrain. There is a physiological component of play that arouses the body, making us feel strong and confident, fulfilled, like you can take on any next challenge. You may be familiar with that win feeling if you've ever run a half marathon, or cleared a row in Tetris, or beat the Bowser boss level of Super Mario Bros. 3. Play also brings on a pure bliss of dopamine and oxytocin, like when you play doubles pickleball, or play the trumpet, or get a victory royale. But it's not just about the wins. Play can take control of our emotions, making us feel connected and curious, like when we're moved by powerful music, or make a really good new recipe, or hunt for the edge piece in a jigsaw puzzle. These energies are real. We can all feel it. So now that we've established how great it can make you feel to play, I will walk through 3 ways that play can actually make you a better person, more productive, more empathetic, and more connected. First, play makes you more productive. The workplace mindset often frames play as the opposite of work. Like there are only 2 ways to spend your time, working or playing. But actually, the opposite is true. Play is work. Play is productive. Right now, work is the leading cause of chronic stress for Americans. And 62% of workers report that they are not engaged in their work. This lack of engagement costs $8.9 trillion lost in GDP. That's a huge amount of money and a huge opportunity space. If we harness the power of play to come together, we become more productive, more constructive, and more effective. And this has been proven time and time again by countless studies. One study by the Brigham Young University examined task productivity among 2 groups. The group that was first assigned to play a collaborative video game together for just 45 minutes resulted in an increase in 20% in task productivity compared to the group that just did the task and no play. And I'm not arguing that all jobs should require mandatory video game breaks throughout the day, although that would be awesome. But adding in these micro moments of play can make such a difference. Play boosts productivity by increasing creative idea generation, fostering collaboration between teams, and intrinsically motivating workers to do their best. The ideal conditions for productivity require a space free of judgment, where people can feel free to take risks and share ideas without serious consequences. When coworkers learn to play with one another, they more deeply understand the way their team listens and what unique skills each player can offer. By creating this culture of play in a workplace setting, people not only are more productive, but much more happy. And second, play makes you more empathetic. It fosters empathy and inclusion by offering opportunities to understand different perspectives and unites diverse groups of people with different abilities and backgrounds. To play with someone is to live by a set of established rules and trust that all parties will play to completion. Say, a game of chess, for example. Both players must trust that they'll follow the same set of rules. The pawns can move forward, knights can jump in an L shape, and the king must be protected at all costs. This mutual agreement establishes the framework for the interaction. But even beyond that, a good chess player doesn't just focus on their own pieces. They step into the mind of their opponent, trying to predict their actions and strategies. It's this kind of thinking that builds cognitive empathy, helping players develop a deeper understanding of how others make decisions. And beyond competition, this empathy is key for cooperation. When you play, you might have to take on a new role or character and act by a different set of motives and values, ideals. This requires a great deal of empathy, the act of taking on others' emotions and wanting to address their needs. It is a selfless act that requires a keen cognition and a genuine human connection. The understanding of a new perspective, different from your own, is so important for reaching agreements and overcoming hatred. The inclusive nature of play is especially important when we consider how it impacts people with diverse needs. For neurodiverse individuals, play provides a controlled environment to practice social skills and build resilience and experiment with sensory experiences, all at their own pace. There are certain sensory-focused activities, like textured toys or light and sound games, that can help those on the autism spectrum become more comfortable with daily life stimulations. By engaging in these activities, individuals can develop emotional regulation and independence while navigating new ideas and new interactions. And similarly, play empowers people with physical disabilities by offering a space for engagement and connection. Video games, for example, literally level out the playing field because all characters are limited to the same physical abilities. They're being evaluated by the gameplay rules, not the real-world rules. There are even tools like the virtual reality-based Super Pop that can transform tedious physical therapy exercises into engaging activities, motivating users to achieve their therapeutic goals while enjoying the process. Play not only encourages empathy and inclusion on an individual level, but works to unite diverse groups of people through shared goals and shared experiences. By working as teammates or as opponents with people with different backgrounds from yourself, we take the essential step towards not just coexisting, but thriving together. Which brings me to the last point, that play makes you more connected to yourself, to others, and to the world. We can take on the world's challenges one game at a time. Play has the power to reach such a massive scale audience. As of 2024, there were 3.2 billion gamers globally, and this number is only projected to grow in the coming years. Let's be honest, people love to play. So instead of dismissing this, we can harness it to create good. Some games have already started. Fold It is an online computer game where players around the world can fold and manipulate proteins that'll actually contribute to scientific research for finding cures to diseases like HIV and cancer. Play has become a universal language in connecting a global community of players. Whether it's the thrill of competition or the joy of collaboration or the shared stories, play connects all kinds of people. My 81-year-old grandmother does the Wordle every day, and we text every morning to compare our scores. In my work in video games, players have written to our studio to tell us that they met on the game platform and that they've just celebrated their first anniversary. Even the Olympics is probably the most global televised scale of great games and competition. People from all over the world coming together to play. But play is not always accessible to everyone, and it's so important that we work towards equal access to safe play spaces and access to any kind of game or toy, regardless of your age, your gender, your socioeconomic status. Let's make play a powerful tool for change. Games have the potential to inspire excitement and curiosity every day, empowering us to tackle life's challenges with confidence. Through play, we can help each other cope with real-world health issues like anxiety, depression, obesity, showing that healing and growth can be part of the fun. Let's play outside, not only to reconnect with nature, but become Earth stewards, working together to protect our beautiful planet. We can bridge the generational gap, fostering connections across different pockets of society. Play will reignite our inner child, tapping into the most powerful qualities of a human: kindness, curiosity, resilience, and happiness. So the next time you're tempted to just dismiss play as silly or unserious, just remember the true power of play. It is joyous and fun and human, and it just might change the world. If I haven't convinced you that this thing is so real, just look around you and try it yourself. When you're in Boston, take a stop at Fenway Park and hear the chants and the cries, real tears, of 35,000 people over a wooden stick and a baseball. How can you bring more play into your daily life? Think back to your own childhood, your favorite ways to play. For me, that was building Lego cities, dreaming up better worlds. But if you're still searching for your way to play, start small. Try the mini crossword puzzle. Challenge a friend to a board game. Simply daydream about what that next level of your life could look like. Find time in your daily life to play, not as an escape from work, but an enhancement. Play like it's your job. Your brain depends on it, and this world needs it. Thank you, and go play.